What's good, everybody? You know what time it is? Actually, maybe not. It's time for another freaking comp video. This is going to be so much fun for me because I'm actually qualified, more so than the other ones, to speak on this matter. Today, we are looking at people that sing clean in metal. I know a lot of people out there is like, metal's just a bunch of screaming, can't understand them. This is my counter argument. People can sing beautifully in the genre. And quite honestly, there's a bunch of different genres, some that we'll look at today, that house these beautiful singers. Again, I had some crowd reaction help and I had over 100 submissions. And today we're looking at some of the ones that were mentioned more than once. So again, somebody said it and then somebody was like, you're right. We're gonna go straight into it. So this first one is really important to me because not only is it somebody that has a beautiful voice, it's somebody that I know personally and I really would like to share them with you. My boy Connor Hill from Johari. Quick background. Myself and Connor both were vocal performance majors at our local university. Even though I may have switched degrees at some point in time, he stuck with it and he has a vocal performance degree. Be that as it may, you don't need one to be able to be a good singer, but just to have that technique and that teaching behind you, it does give you a little bit of a jump, if you will, with some of your vibrato, your power, your breathing. So this is Johari. This is one of their videos. It's from 2020. It is a combination of Johari and Andromeda. You'll know Connor when he comes in because his voice is just beautiful. But let's just take a listen and you'll understand what I mean. We'll stop there just because I want to make the point that you can sing in metal. So we're not going to look at a lot of the screaming parts today, even though it's part of it. This guy was mentioned quite a bit. It's one of those band members. It's kind of like mainstream would be like a good example. Marshmello. Don't know who he is, and it's all mysterious. But the dude's name is Vessel from Sleep Token, and we're just going to listen to a little bit of him. Yo, that was dope. Okay, so a few things. As you heard there, and a lot of bands do this, and I find it super effective. There's just like a heavy riff, like a halftime, but then there's just this soft, sweet melody over that riff, and it's just so effective. There is such a power when that riff comes in, and it's just him singing those oohs and those ahs over it. I'm 100% here for it. Gonna move right along. So Greg Puciato, or the Pooch, is just a fantastic singer. He fits his music super well. This is One of Us is the Killer from the Dillinger Escape Plan. there's a specific tone he uses, and it's not the most pure tone, but it's so effective. It's beautiful. I'm here for it. Now, Memphis Mayfire has potentially one of the best clean tone vocals, in my opinion. This guy came up a lot. Mr. Mullins, oddly enough, just such a power in his voice, and we're just gonna let him sing to it.
Chemicals inside my brain make me think I'm in a simulation. Nothing ever seems to change, and it's written on my face. Am I living in my own creation? Am I alive or am I just breathing? I'm so numb that sometimes I fear it's all make believe. Is it make believe? I've been lost looking for a reason to carry on, but I'm losing hope. Is this all a dream?
Oh, that pressure behind his voice, that push that he has, gives me goosebumps. Some of these guys have been doing this for a long time, so they've perfected the art of studio and live performances. Matty Mullins live, perfect? I don't know. I've seen him plenty of times, never had a bad thing to say about him. You know, it takes a long time to develop your voice and to be able to do what you do on a track and to be able to do that live. It's a work of art. And these guys, I feel like, are just always going to make some of my comp videos. Between the Buried and Me, man, Tommy Giles is just stupid good. He's got such a unique voice. He's so different in his approach to a lot of things. Let's just listen to him sing for a second. I love them. I love them. It might just be because I love them. I'm a big fan. Don't know what to say. They were one of the first bands I ever got into. Alaska blew my face off. And as they've gotten older and gotten more notorious for who they are, I don't think they've ever missed. It's perfect. We're going to move straight on to by far the most suggested vocalist, and I had never heard of him, Rory Rodriguez from Dayseeker. My God, I now understand why he was suggested. He is an angel. I cannot tell you how in love with his voice I am. I mean, seriously, out of the 115, 16 comments I got on this post, 30 had Rory in it. I'm about it. And I see why.
You feel like you're deceased.
I love it. It gives me goosebumps, dog. Some of these vocals are just naturally talented. Of course, some of them are trained in some aspects of their vocal career, but good God almighty, that dude is an angel. So make sure y'all check out Dayseeker. The song was Sleep Talk. We're going to go on to one of my suggestions, and this band has had a lot of different vocalists, people like Kurt Travis, Thomas Eric, or Johnny Craig. But no, we're talking about Tillian Pearson today. Dance Gavin Dance.
Welcome here, but you must come alone. You know everything is everywhere is home. Do you see it? Present there, we found you. We feel you breathing.
Dude, it's so good. This is one of the first metal bands I ever was into, and Howard Jones started off the video. He was also suggested quite a bit, but I was going to put him in regardless. He is a god amongst men. It doesn't do it justice until you see him live, because this is an older recording, but God almighty. I cried. First time I saw them, I cried. It was unbelievable. To end the video, I felt like it was appropriate to speak on a band that during their live performance touched me in a way and made such an impact on me in a way that I've never forgotten and will never forget. I've only seen them one time. They were playing with Between the Buried and Me, called The Safety Fire. This part is very long and it comes back at the end of the song as well, but they had the ability, like I said earlier, to just put the audience in a trance, and everybody was just swaying, just doing their thing, just enjoying this band, and God almighty. But this song is kind of like on the B side, but it's just so good.
Where the water meets the sky, with the moon submerged, here is where we'll sell them. Dead of night. Where the water meets the sky, with the moon submerged, here is where we'll sell them.
It keeps going, but my word, what a powerful part, and like what a great singer. Sean McQueenie, I believe is their vocalist name. And like I said, I saw them one time, and they made that much of a lasting impact on me. Not because the music, not because the instruments were great, which they were. It was just they had the powerful voice behind it to make it memorable. You know, I can't tell you how many bands I've seen where they had a clean vocalist that did an okay job and they put on a great show. But I mean, unfortunately, it wasn't memorable. It's like you have to have this writing style, but you have to have this powerful voice behind it for people to talk about. And you know, unfortunately, a lot of bands just get carried off by the wayside. Stuff like this I'll never forget. So yeah, thank you for joining me. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you being here. Please make sure you drop a like, drop a sub, share this video with your friends. Help me get my videos out there. I very much appreciate that. I'd love to grow and reach a bigger audience. This is only my 3rd week doing it, so I'm really having a good time keeping up with all these things. Again, we're gonna do a part 2, potentially a part 3 on this. Gonna highlight some of my favorite female vocalists. It's needed because they are making waves. I just can't wait to get that to you as well. As always, stay beautiful. You will suffer.